do anything. Turn that off for a second here. They do that. What are they doing for damage? 7. They can only do that once, so they're doing 7 damage. They might have something to do damage to us. Oh, okay. They just they might have a spell. I was gonna say they might play with fire. Yeah, because we would have been down to 2. I'm like, they have to play with fire. Yeah, we need it. Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? My name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. My channel, Arena Hacks. What we're looking at today is Mono Bant. I call it Mono Bant. Not that it's mono. Bant spells. Basically, a lot of spells that all have 3 colors, all of the Bant colors. Green, white, and blue. So mostly this, what is it? Brokers, Spara, whatever, something like that. I can't remember what this house is called. Brokers. I'm pretty sure the charms are named after the houses. So this is like, yeah, because Cabaretti for Cabaret, or the Cabaretti charm for the Cabaret. Yeah, so it's, the charms are named. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so it's mostly these broker spells. Pretty much all of our triple spells are those. Yeah, wow, okay. And then, yeah, so mostly mono white kind of base, 2 mana, 1 mana kind of area down here, minus the Courier's Briefcase. That's not mono white, that's something else. So that's why I called it Mono Bant. Looking at the breakdown here, we got 21 creatures, 15 non-creatures. The 3-color split here is, as you see, pretty damn near even. Slight difference on blue and green. Good bit difference on white, as I explained earlier. We got all of our low end here is all white spells, so that's where all that extra white comes from. Decent balance of creatures and non-creatures. I'd say, yeah, we're definitely heavier on the creatures, and that's kind of the style of deck that we're going for here. We're basically kind of like an aggro deck with a few kind of control-y weird things that we do, like Endless Detour. Lagrella here is kind of like a weird, what do you call it? Brutal Cathar, sort of, but I really want to use more of her ability. So when she enters the battlefield, you can exile any number, or no, you can... any number of creatures, but they each have to be from a different player. So only 1 from each player. So you can exile one of your own creatures. And as it says here, when that creature comes back, from being exiled this way, it comes with 2+1/+1 counters on it, which is really cool. But I never get a moment where I'm like, I actually am okay exiling one of my own creatures until Lagrella dies. Because I'm like, well, I know I'll get the counters, but I still want my creature to attack. So it's like I really wanted to set up something here and try to really showcase that. So see if that will work out. Disciplined Duelist, double strike, and it's got a shield counter. 3 mana for a 2/1 double strike, but I think it's worth it. You'll get like commons and uncommons that are 3 mana, and they'll be like 1/1 double strike, and then they'll maybe have some other kind of ability in there. But this is a 3 mana double strike, but it has 2 power already, plus it has the shield counter, which makes it super annoying to kill. It dies hard in combat because of the double strike, so if you can get its power up high enough, your opponent's creature will die before it does. And even if it does survive and they get to do damage to it, it's just going to take off that shield counter, and they're still going to survive for at least 1 more round anyway. They still have beyond there as a 2/1 double striker, or maybe more if you have a Luminarch Aspirant out on the field, which is something really awesome we like to do because we like putting counters on all our stuff, especially our Disciplined Duelist. Get that really super annoying. Broker's Charm also helps there too. We've got one of the abilities to +1/+0. That goes really good on our double striker there. Really helps amp up their damage. Plus, it also deals damage equal to its power to another creature. So that combined with a double strike can kill a creature. Sometimes that alone can kill a creature. We also have the option to blow up an enchantment or draw 2 cards. And depending on who we're up against and what situation we might want to do that. One lowly Broker's Ascendancy. I would say you could probably increase that to 4 if you have the wild cards, and drop Spara's Adjudicators along the way. These guys are great because they help balance your mana, and if you are going to go with a less expensive mana base, I did start doing this as a budget deck. It was supposed to be, but then I couldn't resist with the Endless Detours. It was also supposed to be a spell that pegs off 2 daily challenges at once. It was supposed to be the Azorius, blue and white spells, and then it's also was green and blue spells. And I wanted to get both those daily challenges done at the same time and quickly. So that's what I made the deck for. And I was originally going to do budget friendly, but then like the Endless Detours were just way too tempting. So is Brokers Ascendancy. I kept it at 1 because I only have 1 right now. I'd be willing to use the wild cards for it. It's a pretty awesome enchantment. It's pretty aggressive if your opponent can't deal with it, especially as long as you can keep creatures on the battlefield too, and it keep growing them. Planeswalkers as well. So I explained why I only have 1. If you don't have any and you don't want to use the wild card, you can you could use you could do more removal. It doesn't even have to be Fateful Absence. It can be one of those white removals where your opponent has to have their creature tapped or something like that, or a borrowed time or whatever. Anything like that, I would say, is what you drop this for if you just don't have it. But I would say go with more of them if you have the option, if you can. These guys are really good too. They help balance our mana. That's what I was starting to kind of get onto, is if you are going to do a more budget version of this deck, and you have less of these rare lands that help you balance your mana. Maybe you don't have all 4 copies of Spara as headquarters. That's where these guys are really going to come in handy. But otherwise, with what I got here, we really need to use these guys for mana fixing. So it'd be a lot better to drop these and go with a bunch of Brokers Ascendancy. You'd be dropping a few of your creatures along the way, but I don't think it would be too bad a thing. Also dropping a couple of them for some more removal would probably be nice. But yeah, these are all up to you. We can talk more about this in the post-game wrap-up, but I'll just finish up the last few things of the deck before I get to the gameplay. I also got Courier's Briefcase, which is supposed to be more just for ramp, as well as it gives us a creature in the process. So you get a cannon fodder, you get a treasure for ramp. So it's like a one-time ramp, but it can help you get that 5-mana spell on your 4th turn and stuff like that. Thalia, which, after you see the gameplay, I'd like you to all recommend any ideas for a swap out with Thalia. Just because, this spot here with these 3 cards I've been juggling with. I had Park Heights Pegasus. You'll hear me talk about that in the gameplay. But I wasn't really getting the card draw out of it, so I was like, I need a better 2-drop. Like, oh, the first strike from Thalia, that'll be good. And I'm like, oh, the non-creature spells, we have some it won't be a big deal, but no, it is kind of a big deal. That making our own non-creature spells cost more is actually really annoying. Really annoying. So that's something there. We also have Hopeful Initiate to help deal with those enchantments and artifacts, as well as it's a little bit of aggro because it trains. So when we have something on the field, we can train with it. We can pump it up with Luminarch Aspirant. All kinds of fun stuff. So yeah, that's the deck now. Now let's go get to the gameplay. But before I do, remember to hit the thumbs up down below the video if you like what you see here. Also remember to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Let me know what's going on and everything, what you think of all this. Yeah, see you out there. Wow. Ugh. I mean, I guess we have a Absence for a 2-mana spell. I don't want to just shoot that off right away. On the freaking draw again. Ay. We don't even have the mana to play any of these. Or do we keep this and throw back Thalia? We can use this for mana fixing it. No, let's go that way. Let's just stick with this plan. We just shoot that down right away and then go to Disciplined Duelist next time. I just want to start playing these spells before I get Thalia out. Yeah, sure. Just do that now. Do it before their turn because I don't want them to play a creature. We could stop on their untap, but what does it matter? I want to do it before they use a treasure to get a counter on a creature that they play. Is basically what I'm aiming for. Okay, so they got the Deadly Dispute, and they used our clue token that we gave them. Still have 3 mana with those 2 treasures, or 5 mana next, potentially 6 if they can play a land. If they have an untap, they can do 6 next turn, but they go for a Skullport instead, getting them another treasure. Ay, ay, ay. Go for this one. Get the double striker down. Super annoying. Let that all go through, I guess. We don't have the mana to really respond with anything. So now we could +1 power and deal 3 damage. It would be 3 to this guy, and then we'd get 6 through. And they'd only have their Skullport left. Do we go that route? Hold this for maybe some more removal if we need it? Yeah, I'd play this. We could use the Briefcase and sacrifice it to play the Charm, but I don't really want to play the Briefcase just to get a 1/1. And then use it to sack for the Charm. So let's just attack in. And we do this now so that we get the power boost. And that does 6 damage because of the double strike. Hopefully they don't have another just Goldspan Dragon, right? Why did I even say it? Something not scary. Little sacrifice food for your Skullport. Or that. So they got our thingy, what do you call it? Shield token, shield thing. So we'll only do 3, or do we use this? See if they take the block. If they do, I guess we can just, we'll Broker's Charm. Or do we channel? No, I really want the mana. I really want more mana. So I think we Charm here. It doesn't kill him, but the double striking, the first strike will kill him, so. Play that as a land. Oh, we don't have green. Do we want a Thalia? I don't want to make our... I don't want to make this more expensive. Maybe we Thalia next turn after we play this? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's not bad. Although doesn't look like we're going to be able to attack. Let's get a Chomp Blocker out. No attacks. What can this thing do? Each opponent loses 2 life. 2 life, gain 2 life. Lose 2 life, gain 2 life. Create 2 treasure tokens. How much mana? They need 5. Well, that's pretty bad as well. Ooh. So So what do we have to do? Discard a card for the ward. Alright. Throw our counter there. Attack with just this guy. Channel use this. Go for that guy. Faux show. So we have to discard Thalia. Yeah. But we've been holding her back just because we don't want to make our stuff more expensive. They take the 8 damage. I'm just going to play that again. Hopefully we get removal or something. We still need a discard though. We still need to give them a turn with that. Yeah, so we still need that discard though. Well, if you go like this, they have to, well, they could just chump block, right? Yeah. Draw 3 cards, but we don't have the mana for that. We're missing. We have 3 colors here. That would be a 4th color. We need another briefcase. Some little bug flying around here. End turn. We're not ditching the absence. Or we're not ditching it. We're not playing it because we want to play it on the guy with ward, and we need a discard to pay that ward cost. We need a discard. Alright. Trying to figure out what they're doing. They got 1 card. They've got the thing in the graveyard that they can exile for another card. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need it. Let's just pass turn. That'll get bigger. So we don't need a discard to go for this guy as long as they have no other creatures. If this is their only blocker, which I'm assuming is what, that's why they held them for, held them back instead of attacking with them. It is their only blocker. Damn. It is not even close to their only blocker. Damn. And I really don't want to discard that, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Because I gotta kill their dude. 2, 4. Okay, we can still attack with our guy here. Keep putting pressure on. They have to block. Okay. Four plus 3 is 7 damage that they can get around. We're gonna kill this guy preferably. End turn, let's go for it. All they have is a land. Perfect. They're gonna go all out attack, balls to the walls. There they go. That'll ensure us our next turn. Yeah, let's do it. And then we can just take the rest. They can draw another card. That sucks. But it's already post their attack, so we can just take the damage and pass turn. Not that we can do anything. Turn that off for a second here. They do that. What are they doing for damage? 7. They can only do that once, so they're doing 7 damage. They might have something to do damage to us. Oh, okay. They just... they might have a spell. I was going to say they might play with fire. Yeah, because we would have been down to 2. I'm like, if they have to play with fire, yeah, we needed to do that block. That's why I turned off the auto pass. I'm like, wait a minute. We might need to block with our Aspirant here. Awesome. Wow. Hey, look at that. Maybe there's something better in this deck than I figured. You know, I don't have that many non-creature spells, but no, I have quite a few. Elite Spell... Oh, no, I want a 2-drop. I was going to go Elite Spellbinder instead. No. I don't know what's better than Thalia. I had this Park Heights Pegasus in here instead, but I wasn't getting card draw off it because you have to do combat damage with the Pegasus, and it's got Flying and Trample, so whatever. It's 2 mana, and if 2 creatures entered the turn under your control, or entered this turn under your control, the turn that you do combat damage with it, you get to draw a card. I was just like, I'm never going to get to trigger that. Just play that out so we know we're going to have 3 mana next turn when we untap. And one of them can even be blue because of the treasure. Look at that. No worries. Who was worried? I want to play this to kill their gas, but maybe we don't use that to kill. Maybe we use that for something else. I do want to attack in with something still. But I'd like to get this... damn it. I really don't want to exile the gas with that. I think we just play this out. Shoot. The gas gets around the shield counter. Looks like we're going to have to exile the gas. Unless they sacrifice it here, which they will. No? Okay. It's like, yeah, as soon as I played it, I realized, no, the gas -1 can get around. This guy's only got 1 toughness. So how are we taking care of that? We got to exile it. So we got to use this. Yeah, let's do it. Well, yeah. I can never exile my own stuff with this. With the Lagrella. Lagrella, I guess. Oh, here comes their stupid friggin' sacrifice now, your Deadly Dispute. They didn't have it last turn. They had the 2 mana and they didn't do anything. They didn't do any sacrifice. Okay, exile. Okay. Exile mono-colored. So no training our hopeful initiate there, unfortunately. Wah. So there's 2, 4, 5 mana for this. So if we get 1 more land with our treasure, we can do it. We can do this guy, but we don't need to. They have nothing that we can shut down with it. That's probably a Doomscar. Probably. 2, 4, 6, 7 damage we got coming in. Maybe we... No, I want to do this to go 6 damage from this guy. 9 damage total. No, let's just attack in. Get the +1/0 from this. But it also deals damage equal to their power to another creature, so it's like, it's much nicer to use that for, whatever. Doesn't matter what color we're doing with it. Blue. Why not? I don't know. Just for fun. Do we... No, let's just... We floated the mana, but I'm just gonna not use it. I was tempted to use it there. But no, we wait. They're down to 8. This is 2, 4, 6, 7. We do this if we have to next turn. That's annoying. Can we save our guy? No. The -2 gets... Or no, it's -3. Gets everybody. We could destroy it so they don't get life gain. I like that. I like these weird animations. It's like a lob shot. Like, I want to play this. Seems, yeah, because we're shutting down their shambling gas. Ooh. But it's our only kind of hefty creature we can get out there right now. As it stands, it can have, of course they do. As it stands, it could kill them in 2 turns. But they had that Doomscar foretold, just like I foretold. I told them foretelling that. Crap. And now they're getting all their life back. We need to do stuff quick. I don't know. Let's try. It might be able to outpace their elixir as long as they don't draw exactly what they need, and of course they do. Why would they draw anything else? Why would they? Two cards. You can't always have everything. You've had like no card. Like, ugh. I hate how long my opponents have like no cards in hand, and yet they're still just playing everything perfectly. Ay, ay, ay. You've got to be kidding me. This is how we lose. This is like the only way I ever lose is from this freaking shuffler. Like, come on, it was such a good game up till this. Right, right. Yeah, that makes total sense, game, because that's random. That's how random shuffling works. All of our lands, I was going to say watch it be, not that it ever fucking matters. God damn it. The weird audio there. I haven't heard much audio glitches yet today. I'd say maybe they fixed it, but I don't think so because there would have been an update, and I don't remember an update. See how long this game goes. Kind of like this hand. It's not super awesome, but it's pretty decent. But yeah, this might be the last game, depending on how long it is. Do we go Briefcase or Thalia? I think we go Briefcase first, and then next turn Duelist, and maybe Thalia after that. Or maybe we go Thalia next turn. Do they have something for 1 mana there? They're still not doing anything. Are they mono green? Or are they like Simic or something? Well, let's get a little poke in there. See what this priority they keep holding up is all about. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Got a little on there. But. Alright. That has to go. They've got protection, almost certainly. Damn it. I was going to say, so we Thalia, and then play this as a land, and then we can use this for extra mana, but we'll also make this cost an extra mana, so that's counterintuitive. You think? You know what? Let's attack in. They have some kind of protection that they're going to use to block our Duelist. And they're going to use some kind of protection. We can instant speed kill their dude before protection takes hold. So that's a great, that's not even a trade. We don't lose our shield counter so far. So they need to protect. There they go for the protection before anything goes through. Nice. So it did work. They did go for the trap. Can we play this as a land? I think we should. We don't want to miss a land drop. How many green, green, white, green, and blue? So only one white, one blue, 3 green sources, plus a treasure. So we got rid of one of their protection spells and the Dragon's Guard Elite in the process. Hopefully we get another land or two. We can play things like this, the Spara's guys there. What are they called? Spara's Adjudicators. Adjudicators? Huh. Almost like educators? Anyways, those guys. What do we need? One more land, 4, 5. Actually, no, with our treasure and what we have out there, and the treasure, we can play this next turn regardless. But if we get a Luminarch Aspirant, I say we play it so we can start pumping this guy up and getting just so much more damage going in there. And it looks like they have all protection and no creatures. And they may be a little salty at our decisive maneuver last turn. Oh, maybe not. They're just thinking. Okay. We have a. Oh yeah, we have 2 mana we can use. I don't want to use its 2 mana thing. It doesn't ramp us. It just fixes our mana, and it's with treasure. It's decent. Actually, yeah, I think we do this because we'll shut down their creature. We attack for this and this. That's 4, 5 more damage. And then next turn when we untap, we can still play any of these other things. I like that. And we'll have a big 4/4 on the field too. Although they do have mana up, so they probably have protection here. God, it has to be indestructible too, doesn't it? So now we can't attack, because then we lose our guy. Well, we lose our shield counter anyways. Oh, that's what I meant to do. That's BS. Come on. We may almost have to start going defensive soon if they keep finding more creatures, because they obviously have like a ton of protection. I don't know if it's all safekeeping or if they have anything else. 1 mana, guaranteed they're not going to spend it. Right? Of course. Okay, so let's attack all except the 1/1. That way, if anybody blocks some, like their best creature's dying. So if they double block the certain guy, this guy will die. If anybody blocks this guy, that guy will die. And we're holding up Endless Detour in case they go for protection. Instant speed. Watch out. So, but we're waiting for blocks, I think. Or do we want to get that 1/1 in there? See what they do with it. They might just throw this in front of it. Now let's hold that back for a chump blocker of our own. They're taking the damage. Okie dokie. Let's throw this down as an awesome blocker. And then this is a chump blocker over here. So I would imagine they have another safekeeping, which is an well, they may have used it if they had it. So they go with that, of course. So now they've got indestructible on this yet again. No problem, whatever. Attack all. we go to try to kill that, they probably just protect it. The other one's got trample, so meh. Holy shit. That's not bad. I'd rather play it as mana though. They almost definitely have some kind of protection. Do I throw this down and try to lure that protection out? We have to start saving blockers. We don't want to have enough. Yeah, I say we just end turn. Keep these guys for blocking. And then hold up our Soaring City / Endless Detour. Whichever one we kind of think will suit us best. They're down to 2 cards. Are they both protection spells? Probably. I guess this wasn't really protection, neither was this. So they're going for the hexproof right away on that. Do we do something now? Let's try it. Let's Endless Detour this guy though. Let's see if that goes through, which it probably won't. Of course they got more protection. No, it does go through. What? So they will get to draw it and play it again next turn. On their next turn. One of those. Super annoying. We can kill that, and our dude will still be alive. It'll just lose his shield counter, and our second dude will have his shield counter. They pulled back on the attack. Interesting. I really want to save this for their ooze. We know they're getting that next. Okay, we can only channel that. So do we attack? I really want to be attacking. I say no, we just stay on the defensive, hold up mana for this. Play this next turn after they play their ooze. We need to keep these guys for blockers. And they go to put it on the ooze itself. Okay, are we gonna bounce something? I think we probably do, right? Yeah, let's do it. They can keep the ooze on the field so we can target it with our Lagrella thingy. This thing. Lagrella? Lagrella, if I'm saying that right. We'll keep all our creatures. I never exile. Like you can, it's an option. When Lagrella dies, your creature comes back. We hold this up just in case they play a freaky enchantment. That's really bad for us. I really don't want to block with Lagrella, but hope they didn't. Okay, they got a land. That's good for us. That makes me feel safe blocking with Lagrella now. Play with the colony. Did they kick it? Yes, so it comes with counters. But it's also got the summoning sickness. Okay. I was not really hoping for that. But I think we can just go aggro. I mean, these guys still have shield counters on it. This guy's going to start pumping them up. I think we can outpace them if we just go super aggro here with our double strikers. Anyone that blocks dies. Our shield counters allow them to survive one combat that would normally be not survivable. And this is 10 damage already coming out, so they have to block at least one of them. What would have been otherwise? It would have been 8 damage. Yeah, even without the +1 counter from Luminarch, still would have been lethal. Still only one would have needed to be blocked. Down to 1. You know what? Let's just throw her down. Get her out there. And they call GG. Oh no, we'll just take the damage. Unless they have like quadruple it somehow. Oh no, just 1 extra point. Yeah, okay. Nice. I felt long. Decent little little budget deck they got going on here. Really annoying. Lots of removal. Jeez. Frig. Did I see any rares here? No, they're completely... Oh no, we got Dragon's Guard here. They probably have more in their deck. Right on. Okay, there we go. I definitely did better yesterday when I first built the deck and started playing around with it. And I think I did have the Park Heights Pegasus in here at the time, so maybe that is a better card instead of Thalia. Yeah, I'm still going to upload this list to Aetherhub, and just it's going to be the list that's attached to the video, but I'm thinking Park Heights Pegasus would probably go better in this slot here. Yeah, it's right on our 2 main colors, mana, green and white. So I think it would just, and it's flying. It's great to pump up. We don't get the card draw out of it very often, but I don't know. Does it matter? You know, more Brokers Ascendancies, that would be great. So I think I might do that just to kind of amp up the deck, just kind of modify it, make it better. I want to keep working on it though. It seems pretty cool. Seems pretty effective. Let me know what you all think about it. Let me know what you think should go in place of Thalia. Let me know about other things. Do you think there was any mana problems? Anything you change about the mana base? Besides whether or not you have all the wild cards for it and all the rares and stuff like that. What else would you change just because you want to change it? Not because you don't necessarily have anything, or have the card, I mean. But yeah, Spara's Adjudicators, I think I'll, you know, get some more powerful ascendancy, maybe another removal, stuff like that. Maybe drop a Lagrella, maybe go for some more, maybe a Brutal Cathar or something like that, or Skyclave Apparition. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, definitely I'm definitely having some ideas looking at, and I like the way it worked out. I kind of like some of this lower base. I like the 2 initiates. Wouldn't want too much more. I don't mind the Briefcase. It's not the greatest to drop, but it does help with mana. It does help with ramp. It does give us a chump creature, so it's like there's a lot of value for 2 mana in this spell. So I kind of like it. I think I'm going to keep it too. But yeah, Thalia's going to swap. We're going to increase this. Yeah, you know, whatever. That's for me to work on later. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? What would you change? What? All the questions about this deck. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you hit the subscribe down below this video. Also make sure you thumbs up the video, say that you like it. And yeah, leave that comment like I've been bugging you to do. And hope you all have a great day. See you at the next video. Cheers.